thing is that like, most clubs are fairly commercialized these days. Like people are just herded in and out like cattle, and they don't really like they just look really serious. They're unimpressed. They're actually on their phones a lot of the time, standing around, not really. No one dances anymore. They like properly the dancing. Or
do you enjoy club culture?
No, not really. But very few people will actually talk to me when I'm DJing, and so I can be in my own little world listening to the music, and that's kind of nice.
Focusing on the DJing is what you're saying.
It doesn't require much focus, but at least it looks like you have to concentrate, so people will give you, like, Matt is not actually doing anything when he leans over the decks. He's literally just looking at the screen more closely.
What an absurd thing to say. That's rubbish. You've seen. There's so much to think about.
Like what?
There's so much to like. I don't want to list them now. I don't want to go into it now. It's boring.
Well, come on, give us an example.
It's like lots.
We're waiting to hear.
All right, e.g., fading from one song crossfade.
Yeah.
To the other.
So you bring the next song in as soon as the previous song is done.
Not when it's in the middle when you're feeling it when you're in the. Mate, this is what Josh fails to realise is that there's a journey to a set.
There's a journey.
There has to be.
There is not. It is so arbitrary.
There's a narrative.
No one gives a shit about any
trajectory.
It's Oxford, man. It's not. It's a student night.
Yeah,
like no one cares
Oxford,
about any of that stuff. They just want to get drunk, run around, have fun, and
listen to the
all
journey.
you have to do is play some music that most of the people like, and that is it. Anyone can do what we do. It's not hard. Anyone can do it.
That is not true, actually. That's categorically untrue. You have to. There's loads of practice that goes. As you've seen, you know that thing about 10,000 hours that you need to for a certain amount of time.
You have never spent 10,000 hours.
No, but you hone over time. Not okay, but honing yours over time.
All right, look, no one cares about any of this extra
yes,
stuff. It's about
do,
playing
mate.
one song and then
yes,
another
they do.
one.
What are you saying?
All right, look, what are you thinking about? Come on.
What?
When you lean over the decks, in between the song changes, what are you thinking about?
It's not one thing in particular. It's loads of things. Loads.
I rest my case.
I rest my brilliant. I rest my case.
I rest my case.
We're not in a courtroom, mate.
It's just an expression.
Hey,
man, you know
why
I'm.
are you fucking grilling me in front of the cameras? What are you doing? Mate,
you know I'm.
No. If you keep doing it, if you do this a lot more, we obviously can't DJ together, can we?
Fine, replace me, man. Bring in some fresh talent. Let's hope they can bring a fader up and down the right time.
So annoying. Yeah, so like we do like see DJs and virtual DJs sometimes, but like but virtual DJ we thought was quite limiting because like it's just like I mean you know it is quite a simple program but it's ultimately just a computer. So we found this really cool thing.
It's got some stuff where you can like make it sound like you're doing a lot of like cool shit.
It sounds like a real backspin, like someone's actually going.
Yeah, you know when they're like the real DJs. You know? So we can get away with like sounding kind of real with that, but all we're doing is.
And obviously, like so people are watching you, and like you could just press it, but people might see that you're obviously just pressing a button.
So you gotta make sure they're not.
Like,
yeah, you can do. I get him to do
it's
that.
Like, you go, but even though your keyboard's just there, you're just
going. Or you just wait till there's no one like watching, and then they're all like dancing, and then you're just like boom, and they're all like, oh, whoa.
Any tune, if you like are precise enough with it, it will go off. Bang.
I mean,
the able.
Man, like,
just go off.
I mean, it doesn't really matter so much. But you hit the thing. Everyone thinks you're, I get Matt. Matt does the little, he does the little action, and then everyone turns around and they're like, whoa, did they just, yeah, whoa, yeah, whoa,
yeah, it's cool,
man.
But like, I don't know. It's such a buzz, man. It's such a buzz, DJ. So obviously not everyone's on the bandwagon. There are some haters, but you know, I just think, what if I just pulled out the plug? How would they like that? You know, it wouldn't be much fun then. It would be a silent party then. Don't get many of those, do you? I mean, except like silent discos, obviously. But like, I wouldn't be seeing Dead DJing at one of those.
We played at Malden College Ball. That was a silent disco.
Did that for the cash.
We got £30 for that. Between us, to confirm. £30 between us.
Where do you think you'll go with DJing?
I leave university next year, so I'll probably just stop. Because I'll go get a job. You know?
Right. I don't want to say where it leads. I don't want to jinx it. You know. What is important to remember though, which Josh fails to realise, is that without this, without DJing, we'd be nobodies.
Because as it is, we have trucks full of honeys lining up outside our college trying to sleep with us.
You joke, but we actually...
Neither of us has ever got any action as a direct result of our DJing.
Right, again, what's he saying?
Ever.
Again,